Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's been a while since my last update, about a month, so I figured I'd come through with another update. Um, Couple things. I've been eating healthier and stuff. Just eating a lot of salads and stuff. And if I eat out, I eat only greens and stuff, vegetables. I won't eat like hamburgers and pizza and all that shit like I was doing. Man, I was real bad on the fast food. So I've been changing my diet to accommodate for my weight loss, and I've been exercising a little more than usual. Usually I only walk like once or twice a week, but I've kind of upped it to three times a week, so that's good. And pretty soon, hopefully, it'll be 4. Also, it helps getting off of work pretty late, and there's no cars and shit out on the street, so it makes the walks a little bit easier, because sometimes you'll be like walking in the daytime and cars and stuff will be in the way, and it's like kind of like a stop and go, whereas at nighttime it's just one fluid walk, which I think is better. I'm not sure which one's better, but just feels like a solid workout at nighttime instead of the stop and go business. But anyway, so there's that. I also I quit my job. Yeah, got fed up with that place. Boss was saying too many things. Like between like the favoritism in the workplace and the giving me all the workload, and then he wanted me, and then after that he fired somebody else, and they weren't going to replace that person. They were just going to make me do all that work, and they wanted me to work 7 days a week. And I was like, yeah, no. Pretty sure that's illegal, but it's whatever. I dipped out. I was like, yep, found another job. See you guys later. And also, this new job pays more than what I'm getting now, so, or was getting anyway. It's technically I'm in my 2 weeks period, so that way they can't badmouth me in the future, but that'll end here pretty shortly. My last day is on Friday, so, and I have today and tomorrow off, so really only have 3 days left, and I'm taking a half day on Friday, and I let them know that. So I mean, what are they gonna do? Deny it and say, you're fired? I mean, I'm already leaving, so, but like I said, I'm trying to leave on good terms, so that way they can't badmouth me. And then I know they're upset. It's kind of ironic. The person my boss fired, that started this whole thing, apparently there was some other stuff going on with that, as to why she got fired. And yeah, he ended up getting fired that Monday after that happened. But by then, my job applications and stuff were already rolling. So I was like, well, it is what it is. They're going to pay me more money, so I'm going to go over there. And I can't risk being stuck in this place, especially when that guy's buddies and stuff still work there. So they're going to be like trying to do some shit to me too, but really ain't none of my fucking business anymore, because I'm gonna be dipping the fuck out. So yeah, fuck all that shit. Yeah, at some point you just gotta be like, man, enough is enough, man. No. So they can find some other motherfucker to work 7 days a week or whatever, but I actually have stuff to do on my days off that I have to take care of. Like, I have to get groceries so I can watch my health. with this weight loss stuff, because you know, back in my early 20s I could eat fast food all day, it wasn't a big problem. But now that kind of getting up there, it's up in, you know, my 30th birthday is this month, I gotta kind of get an early start on that anyway. And then I also have to, like, kind of do laundry and all this other shit on my days off. You know, all the government shit that you have to do, like pay for your tag title and just all the stupid shit that comes in from that. And then, like, man, just life stuff, man. You just got to take care of it. Paying your bills and shit, and got to have some days off to do all that. And if they ain't giving you no days off, man, it's hard to swing when you're working 7 days a week, especially if some of those days are during hours where the offices are open to go pay your bills and do your laundry and all that other shit. So yeah, it is what it is, though. Like I said, I quit. Gonna go somewhere else. They're paying me fucking a significant amount more at this new place. I'll be going from $16.80 all the way up to $20 an hour. So, and they pay weekly, so I'll be getting $800 a week before taxes. It's probably come out to like $680 or something after taxes. Probably less than that. Probably like $650 or something. I think they take out like 26% or something. Fuck, man. But anyway, after the government fucking gives me the shaft, I'll get that paycheck and be able to do that. That's an extra couple $100 a month, though, I'll be bringing in, so that's cool. I figure $3.20 an hour extra at 40 hours. It's $120 and some change. Times 4, that's extra $480, almost $500 difference. Not too bad, man. And this job that I'm going to is at it's contracted through a contractor, but essentially they're a multi-billion-dollar company that I'll have the capability of moving up into. Whereas the job I'm in now, like, there's not a whole lot of room for growth. There's only like 2 positions above me, and once you get on the salary pay, I think it caps out at like $50,000. I think $50,000 a year. I don't know. That doesn't seem very high for being, you know, like a top person in a company or one of the people near the top. But what do I know? My ultimate goal is to hit 80,000. So yeah, didn't really plan to stick around there anyway. It's just kind of a stepping stone in the next direction. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, my last day is on Friday. Just got tired of the bullshit, man. I had to get out of there, and had to realize, man, I gotta take control of my life and just fucking. I gotta make that decision, man. I gotta do something, man. I'm getting crazy. Well, like, man. Anyway, so I made that decision. I was like, I'm gonna go home. Well, actually, that week before my boss got fired, he was trying to get me to work 7 days a week. That pissed me off, so I went home and clicked apply. I went on Indeed and Monster and all of them, and clicked apply a bunch of times on every single job that was in the inbox, whether it was like a door-to-door sales job or some shit way above my level, like network engineering level 3, whether it was like whether I was overqualified, underqualified, it didn't matter. I just clicked apply on everything, and then apparently there was a couple jobs in there that were like right on my level. And this was one of them that called me back. So I was like, all right, well, let's go in and interview. And also in the interview, it helped that I actually ran into a person that got fired from the company I'm working for now that I'm about to quit. they're working over there, and I ran into them on the way out from my interview with that company. So pretty sure that helped me get in there too, because they were like, "What are you doing over here?" And I was like, "I'm trying to jump ship and get on board with you." So that was pretty cool. Running into them, pretty sure they put in a good word, and that's why they called me back and offered me the position. So like I said, it goes back to that old adage, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Although when I went in there, they did say that I knew more than 90% of the people that had already come in there. So, that combined with knowing somebody that works in there and can vouch for me, yeah, I think that pretty much secured the position. So it pays to be a good person to people, like, because you never know when you're going to run into them later. And this was one of those situations where that was a thing. So that was pretty interesting. But anyway, I just gotta focus on myself. I've been studying a lot lately. About to get another certification. Don't know if you guys know, but I got my Server Pro certification. So I'm qualified to work on Windows servers now, or at least the installation and configuration portions. And then, so that includes like VMware and stuff, virtual machines and shit like that too. But I got that cert, so now I have 2 degrees and a certification, and I'm working on another cert, my Security Plus. I just now conquered subnetting. That was a whole thing. That took forever because I just wasn't getting it. And then one day I just studied it, and I was like, oh man, it's clicking now. So I'm good on that. And after I get my Security Plus, I might as well grab my Network Plus, because once you know one, you know the other. I mean, obviously there's a few minor differences that you may have to hash out, but I mean, you can if you can pass one, you can pass the other. Especially if you pass the Security Plus. Yeah, if you can pass Security Plus, you can pass Network Plus. But if you pass Network Plus, you may have to do a little bit of studying to pass Security Plus, but you should be able to. So I'm probably going to knock those 2 certs out, and we'll see how it goes from there. Maybe this new place will bump me up to like $24 an hour or something. Give me like $2 a cert or something. Kind of, because those certs aren't exactly cheap. They're like $400 a test. Sometimes they give you a retake just in case you fail, but I'm not sure. Sometimes they don't. So I guess it just depends on what's going on. But anyway, that's the goal. Get those certs, start this new job, doing more telephony work, but for a significant amount of more, and just, man, taking control of my life, man. I sometimes you just gotta say enough is enough, man, and just fucking get control of it, because sometimes there's people they just want to push you and push you and push you, and finally you just gotta be like, man, this is enough, bro. I'm not trying to have all this. So that's kind of where I was at. So, and like I said, somebody else took over my boss's position. Feel kind of bad that they're inheriting all the issues, because he was also blowing smoke up other people's asses too, like promising raises and all sorts of other shit to other people. And now this new boss kind of has to inherit all these issues, and these people aren't exactly happy at this point in time, because all those promises that were made that didn't get followed through on. So kind of is what it is. But they did, in a sense, the company knew some shady shit was going on. They just kind of turned a blind eye to it. So maybe, if they had some hindsight on it, they could have prevented it. But I don't know. like I said, not my problem. I'm leaving that place Friday. It'll be the last day of work there. And whatever happens after that, it's not my fucking problem. Going somewhere else and doing other things. Taking control of my life, making the decisions and taking control back of my life. And same thing with my health, just getting control on that. No more fast food, just eating salads and greens and whole wheat bread and all that shit, just eating healthy. And yeah, the goal is to lose 30 pounds by the end of summer. And by when I say by the end of summer, I mean by the end of September probably. So what, you figure probably like 8 pounds a month or something like that. A little bit less than 8 pounds a month. We got about 4 months. Let's see, June, July, August, September. Yeah, about 4 months. So drop down to about 30 pounds. Drop about 30 pounds, and we'll see how it plays out. So new horizons on the front. I start my new job next week, so that's going to be interesting. Next Monday on the 10th. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, kind of exciting. Kind of nervous too. But it has to be done, you know. You gotta jump in the chaos before you can learn anything. So we'll see how it goes. It's kind of risky, but it is what it is. We'll see how it goes. I'm sure it'll work out, man. It always does. So, but all I know is I had to get out of that place, because man, just all the stuff, the favoritism, the false promises, man, everything, man, just wasn't working out, man. And then I think one other thing was, when it came time to give raises and stuff, they didn't give me they didn't give me the minimum amount of raise, but they gave me close to it. I know you either get between 3% and 12% of your hourly rate added on or whatever, and I got 80 cents, and that was 5% of what I was making. And normally, if you're making salary, you're making like 50,000, 60,000 a year. That's pretty good. 5% is pretty good. But when you're making fucking shit pay, man, 5% ain't shit, bruh. And then on top of that, they gave everybody else like between 8 and 12%. So I was literally the only one that got the 5%, which I think was the lowest raise they gave out. But anyway, what even made me more salty was I was the only one that went out and got a degree and a certification while working there. I mean, other people, they had degrees and certs before me. Like, they had their bachelor's degrees and stuff, but like, that made sense that they got that raise. But other people just had high school diplomas, and they got like between 8 and 12%. And I was like, what? But it goes back to that favoritism thing that I was talking about earlier. That's probably, I know that's why. But anyway, it doesn't matter now. Leaving, getting like a 40% raise now that I'm going to that job. Man, like a 35% raise or 30%. I don't know, whatever 320 of 1680 is, whatever a percentage of that is. So it's like a 30% raise. Who knows, man? But anyway, so that was kind of a slap in the face. And then after that, they started loading on the more work. And that was one thing that pissed me off too, was I was doing the most work, went out and got a degree and certs, and I'm getting a less raise than motherfuckers that only have a high school diploma. I don't know. And they didn't do as much work and didn't contribute as much to the company. So it is what it is. Like I said, it goes back to that favoritism bullshit that was going on. But not worried about it now. Dipping out. And at this new place, this was one of the things I discussed with them, was that, do you get promoted based on like merit and what you put in versus obviously every workplace has favoritism, so you can't avoid that. But at the same time, if you go in, you put in the work, you get the certs, it sounds like this place is not going to deny you moving up when you put in the work and do the shit that you're supposed to be doing, versus somebody who's coming in with a high school diploma fucking off and knows people in the company but won't move up, or they'll move him up to like a fucking director position or something just because he knows the boss's son or something. I don't know. Sounds like it's going to be a little bit better than what it is now. Obviously there's going to be favoritism everywhere you go, but I think if they can keep it to a minimum, maybe even like if I get in and I can just prove my worth and get promoted off my merit, that'll be good. Because obviously I wasn't getting promoted off my merit where I am now. Didn't work. It is what it is. Got a degree in cert while I was working there. Still didn't get promoted. Kind of pissed me off. And then promoting other motherfuckers that didn't do hardly shit. It is what it is, though. Of course, they want to keep you there because you're doing the work, right? They don't want to put somebody who's not going to do the work. But now their hands kind of forced because I'm leaving, so they'll have to find somebody else. They'll go through a good like 10 or 20 people before they get another sucker like me in there. It is what it is, though. Going to my new job, man, I'm excited. I can't tell you guys. It's such a relief getting out of there, man. It was like, golly, it was like prison, man. I don't know. Like just the mental abuse and the mental gymnastics you have to go through, man. And everybody's relying on you. And it's like, man, why is everybody relying on a low-level motherfucker? Like, man, everybody was calling me for stuff. It's like, dude, I'm not even the boss, bro. I'm not even level 2, man. I'm level 1. And they all calling me, man. I don't know. Well, I'm sure they're going to call me after I leave. But, like I said, it won't be my issue after that, so. Well, that's it, guys. I'm going to head out, and I hope you guys have a good week and good weekend when that rolls around, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.